He's also the host of Let's Talk Real Estate on WMAY in its 17th season. He's also a town hall columnist. He's a veteran. He's a father. He's a grandfather. And he's a proud American. Fritz Pfister.
Well, thanks for coming out on a windy day, and we didn't know it was going to rain or not, but thank goodness we're here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Wake Up America. November 6th is coming. What's that over there? Oh, what's that over there? That's what the Obama administration is attempting to do to Americans today, aided and abetted by a liberal media to distract us from his record. How many of you are happy with the direction of America today? No. How about Illinois? No. We are here today to let Obama and the media know that we will not be distracted. We will expose the lies and share the truth about the Obama record. What his cheerleaders in the media won't do. 3 years ago, a ragtag group of us stood up here before you and registered our concern over the direction that Obama was taking our nation with the Keynesian spending stimulus bill. This was shortly after the now mayor of the Socialist Republic of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, said, "Never let a crisis go to waste. You can get people to do things they normally would not." This on the heels of George W. Bush adding $4 trillion in debt to our nation and then deserting the free market principles to save the free market by passing TARP. This opened the door for the most radical spending in our history. The local paper editorialized that we can protest but stick to the facts. That during bad economic times, it was the role of government to spend money to jumpstart the economy. Well, I got news for the newspaper. 3 years ago, we were right and they were wrong. The newspaper went on to say that calling Obama a socialist was wrong, that they couldn't find anything that Obama was doing that could be defined as socialism they could find in the dictionary. Well, I got news for the newspaper. 3 years ago, we were right and they were wrong. Let's see how well that government spending helped jumpstart the economy. After most spending in history by any president ever, $5 trillion in less than 4 years, from the guy who campaigned on cutting the deficit in half the first term. The results are in, and the hits just keep on coming. Here's Obama's record. The longest time from the end of recession to recovery of all recessions since the Depression. The average time to recovery, 3 quarters. Obama's non-recovery is in its 12th quarter. The longest period of unemployment between jobs, over 40 weeks, 37 straight months of unemployment, over 8% since the stimulus was passed. 25 million Americans unemployed or underemployed. The most people, the most Americans ever in poverty, in deep poverty, on welfare, on food stamps. The first credit downgrade in American history. The highest food inflation in 20 years. The highest annual average cost per gallon of gas in history. A housing market still mired in recession. Record foreclosures. A new home construction industry in depression. Yet the Obama sycophants in the media have regurgitated over the past 3 years Obama's claim that we're headed in the right direction. Are we headed in the right direction, folks? No! Remember what the newspaper said? Protest but stick to the facts? Well, there's the facts. They can stick theirs. The Obama economic record of Keynesian spending is a failure of epic proportions. But it gets better. Remember Obama saying we are only 5 days away from the fundamental transformation of America? Now we know what he meant. For the newspaper's assertion Obama is not a socialist, maybe it's not a textbook definition, but what do you call the government's attempt to take over 1/6 of the economy with Obamacare? Mandating citizens to purchase products. The purchase of GM violating bankruptcy law as a gift to donors in the UAW. The takeover of student loans now facing $1 trillion default. The radical environmentalists at EPA circumventing Congress, mandating and dictating to private industry, driving up costs to every business and American household. What do you call the tax the rich class warfare, pitting one group of Americans against another? Admitting it will have barely noticeable impact on the debt, but they want to do it for fairness. What do you call being held in contempt of court for unauthorized oil moratoriums, denying the Keystone Pipeline, driving down oil production on government-held lands by 17%? Isn't that government control of industry? No. We are here today to lay out the Obama record, and we will not be distracted. The Obama agenda threatens to collapse our economy. It is radical, it is unprecedented, and it must end. Not satisfied with attacking our free market economy and preventing recovery, now comes Obama and the Democrats attacking our very traditions and history of what it is to be an American. Ever hear of Fast and Furious? It appears an attempt to raise anger in America against gun owners to get support for stricter gun control laws has backfired, having caused the death of Border Patrol agent Brian Terry without apology. Obama can call some activists sympathizing with her plight to get birth control pills, but to this day has never called the Terry family despicable. Fast and Furious has our Attorney General, Eric Holder, apparently caught in outright lies and perjury. The framers understood that the Second Amendment was put in place not just so you could defend yourselves from criminals, but so you could defend yourself from a criminal government. Speaking on the Second Amendment today, Raleigh Motter, president of We the People Alliance, police officer, Illinois Fire